An old farmer started throwing money one by one inside the office and said, "Here, take the money, and all of you fill your stomachs with it. Take all the money. I have sold my land today." The guard angrily said, "Do you know who you are throwing money at? This is the collector of the city." The collector stopped the guard and said, "Wait." Then she said to the old farmer, "What rudeness is this? And that too in my office? Do you know that with this small act of yours, I can send you to jail?" The old farmer cried and said, "I don't care. Send me to jail. What are we poor people supposed to do? We have no water, no electricity, and our crops have been destroyed. Where do we go? We have small children." The collector said, "If that was the case, you should have come in and told me earlier. But why didn't you tell me?" The old farmer replied, "How could I come in? This guard of yours has not allowed me inside for 3 months. When I came, he said, 'Give 1,000 rupees, give 5,000 rupees.' But I had no money, and he would send me back." What had actually happened was, when the old farmer came to the office, the guard stopped him and said, "Where are you going?" The old farmer said, "I want to meet the collector." The guard said, "The collector doesn't meet people like you." The old farmer said, "We have no electricity and water. Let me meet the collector." The guard said, "The collector meets important people, not people like you." The old farmer said, No, the collector is very kind." The guard said, "If you want to meet the collector, give 5,000 rupees, or else leave." The old farmer said, "I don't have money." The guard said, "Come when you have money," and then pushed the old farmer away. Then the collector asked the guard, "What is all this happening?" The guard said, "He is lying. I never asked him for money." The collector said, "Enough, be quiet. What enmity does he have with you that he would falsely accuse you? Tell me, what salary do you take? Instead, you take bribes from people?" The guard said, "I didn't do anything like this. He's lying." The collector said, "Enough, be quiet. I'm dismissing you from your job for this behavior. Get out of here." Then the guard left. The collector then apologized to the old farmer and said, "This won't happen again after today." The old farmer said, "Everyone comes to ask for votes, but when it's time for work, no one appears. Where do we go? When we go to the big people, they say, 'Not today, come tomorrow.' And this is how they drive us away." The collector said, "Don't worry. Bring the other farmers who are with you to me, and I will quickly resolve all the farmers' problems." The old farmer said, "Thank you very much, collector." The collector said, "I will gather all this money of yours and send it back to you. Wait outside." Then the old farmer left. The collector then told her secretary, "Send an employee to me." The secretary said, "Okay," and left. This honest collector deserves a like for helping the poor.